Hey MVPs, RicoKnows here. This video is going to be for everybody, right? Shout out to the MVPs, whether you're on Patreon or YouTube, I appreciate you. So we're making videos for the UFC fights. I want to be clear on a couple things. There is a fight card this weekend, meaning I will be picking for every single one of these fights. As you guys can see here, this is the main card. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights on the main card, and then prelims. This starts at 4 o'clock. I will be picking winners for every single one of these fights. I'll be making videos for every single one of these fights. The videos will only be seen by MVPs on either Patreon or YouTube. It'll be under the membership tab on YouTube. It'll be on the MVP Locks playlist. And then on Patreon, it will just be on the UFC Collection playlist. So if you want to know what that looks like, when you go to Patreon, if you go to the homepage, there are things called collections. It's going to be right here. It's your second one. There's home and there's collections. You click on collections, you go to UFC picks. Once you go to UFC picks, I will be making individual videos for every single fight, providing analysis of every single fight like I have been for the last 3 cards now. I will also, at the end of providing this, I will be providing my chart for the fight week, which means you'll know who to bet on. Remember, purples are value bets, greens are locks, blacks are leans. We have everything listed. This is a parlay that hit. We do money line parlays for you guys somewhat, right? Most of these fights are straight up bets that you should be taking. I'll let you know whether or not you should parlay it. Here are the picks from last card. Remember, there was 7 out of 10 upsets, so that was pretty crazy to even stay positive. We stayed positive. I'll share all the stats with you guys, extremely transparent. And then the last thing I want to remind everybody, you can connect to the Discord server, whether you're on YouTube or Patreon. And if you connect to the Discord server, you get to watch these fights with me. I'll be live streaming on YouTube talking about the fights, but on YouTube, I can't show you the fights. It's a copyright violation. I can only show you the stat sheet. I can only talk to you. You'll see my face like this. But if you're on the Discord server and you get to RicoKnows on the Discord server, once you get to your settings, you go in here, you click your little cogwheel, you go to connections, and you pick the app. Let me get rid of this, escape this. If you click on connections, come on, man. There it is. Go to connect. What the heck? Authorize apps. Get out of here. Nonetheless, you can connect YouTube to your profile, and then it'll know you're an MVP. You'll have your name in green like these guys here. And once you're in green, you can access all the channels. And yes, we have a UFC channel here where we post what we think of the fights. We post our bets and all these different things. But more importantly, you want to come all the way down here. Down these bottom 2 with the locks on them, that's where I'm going to post the parlays for the fights, what you should be betting, and how you should be approaching your fight game. This is what we did last week, and some of these hit, some of these miss, but it's just something to think about when I talk to you about it. Your weekly chart, it's all here. This is how we bet and what we think about for the fights. But down here, you will see MVP live chat. This is, you guys are MVPs. In this voice channel down here, I will be showing the fights. You can come watch them. You ain't even got to pay for them. Now, these are free. This is Fight Night. But we live stream out of this channel. I live stream to everybody. Shout out to all the MVPs. So if you're an MVP and you're paying your $25 a month, welcome to the channel. Go get your resources. Go get your benefits. Get to the Discord server. If you need help with any of this, you go to Patreon. There's a how-to video. If you go to those lists as well, right? Collections. As soon as you go to the homepage, give me a second here. You click on collections. It's coming up. Once you click on collections, there is a setting up Discord tab right here. This is for all the MVPs. Set up your Discord. It'll teach you 9 different videos, teach you how to hook it up, shut off notifications you don't want, things of this nature. But this is where you interact with all the MVPs. So just a reminder, become an MVP. Thank you guys for being who you are. Shout out to all the MVPs on YouTube. Shout out to all the MVPs on Patreon. And if you ever get to the Discord, there are 1,000 MVPs over there that want to talk betting with you. If you're curious, what are they doing? These dudes are in here betting on hockey. These dudes are in here betting on basketball constantly. These are all their picks. Shout out to Flip, JD, anybody, the guys who give out their picks and keep everybody informed. You guys working together as a community, you'll be better for it, and you'll all win together. Good luck, guys. I will be picking the UFC fights. I hope to see you there. Peace.